Have you ever wondered why Generation X and Millennials seem to see the world so differently? Welcome to our tale of two generations. On one side we have Generation X, those born between the mid-60s and early 80s. On the other, we have the Millennials, born from the early 80s to the late 90s. They've grown up in different times with distinct experiences shaping their perspectives. So buckle up because we're about to embark on a journey of understanding. Let's delve into the fascinating contrast between these two generations. First, meet Generation X, those born between 1965 and 1980. This group, often dubbed the latchkey generation, grew up in an era of shifting societal values and economic change. The world of Gen Xers was defined by significant economic, political, and social events. The fall of the Berlin Wall, the rise of personal computing, the explosion of cable TV, the end of the Cold War. These events have all left an indelible mark on the minds and hearts of Gen Xers. They were the first generation to grow up with computers in their homes, witnessing firsthand the digital revolution that would change the world. Their values? Independence is a big one. Many Gen Xers grew up in households where both parents worked, leading to a self-reliant, resourceful mindset. This independence extends to their work life, where they value autonomy and are known to challenge the status quo. Resilience is another key trait of Gen X. They've weathered economic recessions, the advent of the internet, and the shift towards a global economy. It's safe to say that they're no strangers to change and have developed a knack for adapting to new circumstances. Pragmatism is also a cornerstone of the Gen X worldview. They're realistic and practical, often preferring straightforward solutions over grand, theoretical ideas. Gen X, a generation marked by its resilience and adaptability. But what about their successors, the Millennials? Enter the Millennials, those born between 1981 and 1996. This generation grew up in a world that was rapidly changing, with technological advancements occurring at a pace never seen before. The internet, social media, smartphones, these aren't just tools for Millennials, they're part of their DNA. This tech savviness has shaped their worldview, making them adaptable and quick to embrace change. Now, let's talk about the economy. Millennials came of age during the Great Recession, a period of economic turmoil that profoundly impacted their attitudes towards work and money. Unlike their Gen X counterparts, they aren't just focused on financial stability. They're looking for purpose in their careers, for work that aligns with their values and contributes positively to society. This quest for purpose extends beyond the workplace. Millennials are known for their optimism and idealism. They believe in their ability to make a difference, and they're not afraid to challenge the status quo to do so. They're socially conscious, environmentally aware, and politically engaged. Of course, we can't talk about Millennials without mentioning the societal changes that have shaped them. They've grown up in a world that's more diverse, more accepting, and more connected than any other generation before them. This has fostered a spirit of inclusivity and tolerance that's a hallmark of the millennial mindset. Millennials, a generation known for their optimism and drive for purpose. But how do these two generations really contrast? While both generations have their strengths, their differences are striking. Let's kick off with work attitudes. Generation X, born from the mid-60s to early 80s, are often dubbed as the hard-working generation. They value independence, self-reliance, and aren't afraid to put in the hours. They believe in earning their stripes and climbing the ladder. Millennials, on the other hand, born from the early 80s to mid-90s, prioritize work-life balance. They value flexibility and meaningful work, and aren't shy to job hop until they find it. Then there's technology. Gen X witnessed the dawn of the digital age. They adapted, learned, and grew with it. They appreciate the convenience of technology but can still navigate life without it. Millennials, however, are digital natives. They grew up with the internet, smartphones, and social media. For them, technology isn't merely a tool, it's an integral part of their lives. Lastly, societal values. Gen X, often considered the latchkey kids, value privacy and are more skeptical of authority. They're the do-it-yourself generation. Millennials, conversely, are more open, collaborative, and trustful of authority. They believe in collective action and the power of shared voices. So Generation X and Millennials, two distinct generations, each with their own unique perspectives and contributions. Different, yes, but both are instrumental in shaping the world we live in today. Together they make a compelling mix of resilience, innovation, and social consciousness.